If I could just have a moment of your time. We've been given an opportunity as a church here at Bethel Assembly / United Church, because we are in transition, to make a big difference in a lot of people's lives. What we know as a church is there is a ministry that we work with within the Assemblies of God called A Father's Heart. Now, they're not confined to the Assemblies of God, but they focus on ministering to foster children. And when it came to Christmas time, they had a conversation with somebody within the system and said, what can we do around this time of year? And they said, people love to give to children. They love to give to elementary age students, but all too often teenagers are forgotten at Christmas time. And so what happened was they came together and they had this God-sized vision that developed and said, what if every teenager in the foster care system was to get a $25 gift card at Christmas time so that they would know that they are loved, that they are cared for, that they aren't forgotten? Well, this would be a huge task if any one church was to do this, but what would happen if a group of churches or a large group of people came together and said, not one teenager in the foster system in the state of Ohio will be forgotten this year? There's 5,212 teenagers in our foster system in Ohio. But what would happen if churches took ownership of their counties? So we, Bethel Assembly / United Church, have been given the task. Why can't we find or give gift cards to the 56 teenagers in our county? Now, here's another thing I know, because we work with the Assemblies of God. There are students in Brown County who are in need too, and there's no Assembly of God church in Brown County, and there's 26 students there. So that's $1,400 for Claremont, $650 for Brown. We've already been given $200 towards this project, but there's still so much more to go. You say, well, I'm not a part of this church, but this is something I want to give to because I want to make sure that every teenager who is in the foster system in Ohio knows that they are loved and that they are cared for. So what can I do? Well, you can give. Here's the deal. We're not going to take any of this money that's received to us. Every dollar given towards this project will go towards this project. You can give online to BethelAssembly.church/give. Make sure you hit the blue arrow. Make sure you give it specifically to foster teens. If you give, every single dollar given to that will go to making sure that every teenager in the foster system in Ohio gets a gift card this Christmas. If we go above our goal of the $1,400 for Claremont and above our goal of $650 for Brown, then we'll go farther. We'll go to Adams County. We'll go to these surrounding counties, and we'll make sure that every teenager can get what they need this year, which is to know that they are not forgotten, that they are loved. So I want to thank you for giving. I want to thank you for your time, and I hope that you would just take the opportunity to give this year to make sure every teenager knows that they are loved and cared for. Thank you.